And welcome back to the MAC here, Game 3 of 4 today on day one of the Monroe Tournament Mixer. Mike McGinnis on the call. If you just joined us late, the Monroe University Mustangs defeated the Rockland Community College Hawks 84-71. And now it's time for the Monroe Bronx Express. Monroe University Bronx Express come in at 11-4, 8-2 in conference. They won down in Virginia against Paul D. Camp CC, 76-74 last time out. Express are now 6-1 on the road. Stephen McGriff had 21 points for Monroe. Mustangs very effective at the free throw line, going 38-45. Michael Samuda had 17 points and 3 steals. Mustangs allow only 61.5 points per game and almost a +9 in rebound differential a game, so they are very strong in that area. The Bobcats of Bryant Stratton come in today out of Virginia to take on the Mustangs. They come in with a record of 4-6. They lost at home versus Monroe Bronx last time out, 87-68. Zaman Harris had 15 points. Bobcats shot only 34% from the floor, but they did force 20 turnovers. So they're going through the starting lineups right now. And you're hearing the Mustangs now. Joe Lotano over PA. So we're about to get set here between the Bryant Stratton Bobcats and the Monroe University Bronx Express. Leek Smart, Jeloni Pittman, Stephen McGriff, Paolo Avento, Annie Met-Aliage will be the starting five here. For the Express, and Zaman Harris, along with Craig Taylor Jr., Tyreek Abiodun, Bryce Gordon Martin, out there for the Bobcats. And it is won here by the Express. So we'll go through that again. Malachi Jackson, Zaman Harris, Craig Taylor Jr., Bryce Gordon Martin, and Tyreek Abiodun are the starting five for the Bobcats. Trying to make a way on the left side. They kick it back out here to the Express. Now strong on the right baseline. Top of the key, maybe a three. No, mishandle. They set back, shot on the way, off the mark, no good. Didn't hit the cylinder. So there's no reset. And a nice basket on a flurry. Malachi Jackson. So the Express, I don't know what the delay on that exchange was, but here we go. Express back to work here, setting his feet, shot on the way and getting in. Pittman connects. Good to see head coach Chris Neely. Hadn't seen him in a while. Was catching up with him earlier in this pregame there, so it's good to see him back. Been a while since I had seen an Express game. Looked like somebody stepped out of bounds there prior to that pass for the Bobcats, so it's possession Express. So the Express bring it up now. Avento with it. Medaliage gets it now to McGriff. Boy, McGriff had a big game the last time he out. Medaliage strong the basket on the left side, puts it up. And the Bobcats trying to find the equalizer here. Shot on the way, didn't have the legs on it. Express said, we'll take that out of bounds, and they'll get possession. So the Express bring it up now with a 4-2 lead. Malik Smart was the man with the ball. Jumper near the free throw line, draining it, Stephen McGriff. And just like that, the Express are on a 6-0 run here, and the Bobcats need an answer. And the pressure is coming defensively. Abiodun, shot on the way off the mark. Better rebound that time by McGriff. McGriff, Meliage. Oh, nice little pass to the outside there. And there was a foul. I think it was on Jackson, maybe. Yeah, it was. So here we go. Feet on the inbounds. Meliage lost the handle. Look at him get on the floor to get after it. Nice job by the big man. Pass down low, left baseline. Oh, couldn't get it to fall, but Pittman will go to the line here. Abaddon with the foul. Boy, I tell you, you can't miss the Bobcats out there. They all have those matching neon green sneakers. Well, you could turn the lights out and still see those things on. They're so bright. Here's the first shot on the way, up and in. Pittman off to a good start. And he's saying, hey, I got the bright kicks as well. He has what I like to call the highlighter yellow kicks on there. That one's up and in. So the Express, 8-0 run here. And the Bobcat, they need an answer. I'm telling you, they need to get some momentum here. They need a basket. Express, shot on the way. They force the shot that they want them to take. That's a sign of a good defense there. Pittman sends it to the outside. There might have been travel. Yeah, it was. So that's a break by the Bobcats. They got to come up with something here. Thing I noticed already about the Express, boy, they don't give you much room on the interior. They want you to take those settle outside shots that are not of the highest caliber percentage-wise. That right there was trying to will it to the basket. They're lucky to get the offensive rebound, and they'll get to the line because that time Jackson drove to the net, which is what you need to do. So, Malachi Jackson to the line here. And that one is up and in. Second free throw up and in. Boy, the Bobcats played everyone back. Nobody on the line there. They want to make sure they get in set defensively here. Try to cool off this hot start here by the Mustangs offense. Avento now. Drawing a double team. Swings it back outside. Look out. Bombs away. Three. Good look, but they couldn't quite get that one to settle down. That was Malik Smart that time. Bobcats attacking the basket. Can't get it to go, but going to the line here is Zaman Harris. He's a little slow to get up. first free throw. Count it. Bobcats will go to the bench here. Khalil Lee will come in with Jacob Ford. I think Lee's going to come in for the shooter here. No, he came in. Okay. So Lee. And that one goes up and in. So, hey, Bobcats get to the free throw line 4 times. They connect on 4, and they're back right in this one. Got to feel a little better offensively. I'll tell you, Lee is all over Meliage here, trying to slow him down. Nice block there. I think that was Lee that came in on that one. They feed it back in here. Meliage trying to find some room. Nice backdoor pass. Oh, and hitting the deck hard there. McGriff certainly earned that trip to the line. Meliage, a nice pass there. First shot on the way, up and in. Second shot, off the front of the rim, no good. So 9-6 Express here. Bobcats on a 6-1 run. Game 3 of our quadruple header here. Day 1 of the Monroe Mixer 2026 edition. Bombs away for 3, and no, that's going to be a 2, but a pretty shot anyway. Zaman Harris picking it up. It's only a 1-point lead now. Well, they had to reset the clock here, so they're going to sideline out of bounds here. Here we go. Meliage attacking left side, swings it back out. Look out, a 3 off the mark, no good. And the Bobcats with the rebound can take the lead here. Pass deflected out, possession Express. Emmanuel Green will check in here for Bryant Stratton. Here we go. Malik Smart will bring it up here. And the Express will go back to work. Feed it, Meliage now, left side. Swings it back outside, finds the open room. Shot off the mark, no good there by Avento. Nice steal, better patience, and a beautiful finish. Jelani Pittman. Look out, fadeaway shot, and a beauty by Jacob Ford. So the offense is certainly picked up here. 11-10, Express lead it. Avento. Off the mark, no good. Nice rebound there by Gordon Martin. Gordon Martin will swing it back over. Mid-range jumper, right side connecting. Zaman Harris and the Bobcats, on the strength of a 10-3 run, have taken a 12-11 lead. Smart now swings it outside to Avento. And back now to McGriff. McGriff. Well, they want an offensive foul. They're going to get it. The first one they were yelling. The second one they knew they had him. So McGriff picks up 2 quick fouls. He's going to have to go to the bench, and the Express are going to have to mix and match here. Josmar Acevedo, Javon White, and Michael Samuda are coming in. Jalen Banks brings it up. First time we're seeing him off the bench here for Bryant Stratton. Here's Ford, swings it back outside. Shot off the mark, no good. Rebounded away by the Express. They're going to get Pittman involved. And a nice reverse layup. So maybe they're thinking Pittman can play off the one guard here. Get himself more shots. Bobcats certainly have found some traction. They're going to draw a foul there. I think it is on Metliage is going to get the foul call here. First free throw, up and in. Second free throw, up and in. And the Bobcats regain the lead, 14-13. Samuda with it now, he'll bring it up. He'll swing it on the inside. And Metliage will be fouled. And draw the foul there on Jalen Banks. So the Express will inbound it with Samuda here. Back left baseline floater. Can't get it to go. Nice rebound there by Khalil Lee. And the Bobcats back to work here. Left side they work it. Shot on the way up and in by Zayman Harris. Metliage now posting up right side. He was fouled. Jaden Wilson will come in. Adrian Rosario comes in for the Express. Rosario, outside. Shot on the way, off the mark, no good. Nice rebound there by Banks. On the side, wild shot there, off the mark. And a nice rebound by the Express there as White came up with it. Wild play. Oh, look out, boy. There was a big collision down there. You got to be careful. Banks picks up the foul here. Shot by Pittman. Off the mark. Jaden Wilson comes in. Can't get that second one. Loose ball here and picked up by the Express. Javon White, right time, right place on that one. And a fortuitous bounce there for the Express. Look out, they almost lost it. Might have been a backcourt violation. Timeout by the Bobcats. 16-15, they lead it. We'll step aside here on the Monroe Mustangs YouTube channel. Welcome back to the MAC. 16-15, Bryant Stratton College JV leads the Monroe University Bronx Express here. Game 3 of 4 on the Monroe Mixer Day 1 of the tournament 2026 version. Mike McGinnis on the call, mid-range jumper left side. Boy, I thought that was going to go. Green had a good-looking shot, but it didn't fall down. Avento thought about the three. He's going to back it off. He'll feed it inside there, swing it back outside. Boy, good ball facilitation. Avento now, left side, three connects. Boy, that was a shot in the arm that the Express needed, no doubt. Look out now, the Bobcats working it with the big man, Jaden Wilson. Swings it back around, they'll go to the right side. Step back, pull-up jumper off the mark. Khalil Lee, put back finishing strong. Mustangs want to, the Express here want to settle it down a little. Rosario swings it back over here to Samuda. And the left baseline, they swing it out. Right arcing three, thought about it and fouled on the way in was Javon White. Jacob Ford picked up his third foul in that exchange. And Bryce Gordon-Martin's going to have to replace him. Javon White on a 1-and-1 here. Gets that first one to go. Second one up and in. So some traction building offensively here for the Express. Let's see how the response is by the Bobcats. Bombs away three, a bank shot three. And how about Jaden Wilson, the big man? Showing the range and a bank shot three and a big answer. Lead right back to the Bobcats. It's 21-20. Missed shot, long rebound, nobody home on the pass. Possession will go to the Express. So let's see how the Express handle this here, trying to reclaim a lead. Bombs away, left arcing three, connecting. Yasmar Acevedo. Oh, look out on the court. Look at the hustle. Oh, my. Who's going to get it? Out of bounds. What a play there. Possession. Bryant Stratton, only 15 on the shot clock, though. And Jelani Pittman will come back in. Boy, you got to like the hustle here. Express with a 23-21 lead. Under 9 minutes to go in this first half. Do they have to reset the clock here? Even though they're having to go. No, actually, they're going to say this is possession Monroe here and a reset to 20. Okay. I originally thought the Bobcats were getting this. Back in here they go to Acevedo. They'll work it left side, and oh boy, hitting the deck hard there is Metlayaj. He'll go to the line. First one's up and in. I don't know what just happened here. They forfeited the free throw. I'm going to say it was a lane violation and a missed opportunity there. So the Bobcats get the ball back. Very strange. Long diagonal pass, almost walked there. Bobcats get into the front court and swing it outside. Pass into a lot of traffic. Lee couldn't hold on, but was deflected out by the Express. Bobcats getting in. Here's Jalen Banks, kick ball. Four on the shot clock, reset to 20. Jaden Wilson has to get this back in here. Give it to Lee. Another foul called here. Might be on Metliage. That's his second, team's fifth. Pass back in, bombs away, three, didn't have it. And possession will go to the Express here. So the Express trying to build on this three-point lead here. Metliage on the right side, mid-range jumper. Can't get it to go. Possession, Bobcats. Zaman Harris, who's been pretty good offensively in this one, checks back in for the Bobcats. Adrian Rosario back in for the Express. Paulo Avento in for Monroe University Bronx. Swing it back in now. Left side, that's a long two, and connecting is Zaman Harris. And a timeout call. Well, I don't know what happened here. But we're going to have a timeout on the floor. 7:47 to go. First half. Express 24, Bobcats 23 will return here on the Monroe Mustangs YouTube channel. And welcome back here to the Monroe Athletic Complex. Express 24, Bryant Stratton College 23. Mike McGinnis on the call. Game 3 of our quadruple header here on the Monroe 2026 Mixer Tournament, Day 1. As that was Michael Samuda giving it over to Paolo Avento. Oh, look out there, traveling violation. Rosario went hard in on that left side. Bobcats bring it up here with a chance to reclaim the lead. Here's Wilson. Wilson pushed off there, nothing called. Lee gets a pass he never expected and didn't have enough on that shot. Express come up with it now, trying to take advantage. Rosario, a lot of contact down low here on the feed from Yosmar Acevedo. So Rosario will go to the line. First shot on the way, up and in. Malik Smart coming in. So Malik Smart checks back in. Second free throw short, and rebound goes to the Bobcats here. Tariq Abiodun had it. He's going to go coast to coast. Not going to get there with the shot, though. It's like there was a double dribble, and there was. So possession, Bryant Stratton here. They'll get it in the front court corner of that Express bench here. Here's Harris with it. Looked like an offensive foul called there, and it'll be on Tariq Abiodun. That's his second. Malik Smart brings it up now over to Avento. Smart swings it to the left side. Here's Rosario. Gives it back to McGriff. I don't know, the bench for the Bobcats is complaining about something. Two shots couldn't get it to go there for the Express, and the Bobcats have a chance to tie or take a lead. Nice spin move. Oh, rejected by Rosario. Loose change, almost picked up there, and now it's taken ahead by the Mustangs. Floater, and on the left elbow, it's Pittman connecting. Long two, as once again, Harris kind of dances on the line there. I don't know if he means to take those borderline 2 or 3s, although that has worked. Missed shot by Rosario, gets his own rebound, can't get that to go. Gets his own rebound again, why not? Third time's a charm. Adrian Rosario would not be denied. Tariq Abiodun finds it over here to Zaman Harris. Harris, hook shot. Oh, shades of Kareem with that one. McGriff, called for the travel. Nicely defended by Wilson. Xavier Page, Wesley Ford, and Bryce Gordon Martin come in. Looks like Caleb Dunn checked in for the first time. For the Express. Coming up on 5 minutes to go in this first half. Swing it back outside here. Coming around right elbow, hook shot up and in for Bryce Gordon Martin. Swing it ahead inside of Rosario, double teamed. Picked it outside, Dunn feeds it over to Avento. Avento over to Pittman. Pittman, fadeaway shot inside the free throw line, couldn't get it to go. And Bryce Gordon Martin drags in the rebound over to Jackson. Jackson puts it up and in and ties this one up at 29. Yoswar Acevedo now. Back to Pittman. They swing it out to Rosario on the left side of that arc. He's going to take a long two. Off the front of the rim, no good. Boy, long rebound. I think he thought it was going to him. Ford just grabbed it. And he's rejected. No foul call. They let him play through it. How about that? Looking around now, spin move. They want to feed Rosario. Can't get it to go. Put back finish once, twice, no good. And a foul on top of that on the Bobcats. My goodness. Nightmare sequence there for the Express. Malik Smart picks up the foul, his first. Zaman Harris on the feed. Wild, that a control shot +1. Harris is a good scorer, we know that. Dunn gets the foul. Zaman Harris to the line here. And completes a three-point play and gives the Bobcats a 32-29 lead here with under 3.5 to go in the first half. Pittman outside now, trying to find his lane is Smart. Gets that one to go. And look at this, and a fumbled exchange on the rebound, on the inbound. Boy, you rarely see that. And the Express are going to be given the ball. How about that? So the Express can grab the lead right back here. Here's a long three there. Avento couldn't get it to go. Out of bounds. Last touch by Monroe. Possession, Bobcats. Pass right back into Wesley Ford now. Ford crashing in on that left side. He's going to swing it back out there to Zaman Harris. Ford bombs away, left arcing three, no good. Rebounded there away, and it looks like it was Malik Smart that came up with it, trying to find Rosario. Couldn't quite connect. And the Bobcats will take over. Look out now. Might have been a travel, it was on Wesley Ford. Avento quickly got it ahead there from Smart. Strong to the basket. Smart couldn't get it to go. And it's going to be a jump ball. Whoa, look out here. Jump ball, possession. Let's see. They're talking about it. I think it's going to be the Bobcats. Javon White comes back in for the Express. And the Bobcats will bring it up here. Xavier Page bringing it up there on the right side. Swings a hard pass, deflected. Somebody hit the deck for Monroe. Might have been an offensive foul, certainly looks that way. Xavier Page takes the foul. Look at this, coast to coast and dazzling everybody as Malik Smart gives the Express the lead here with under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Page over to Gordon Martin. Shot off the mark, no good. Nice rebound there by Pittman. Vento with it now. Back over to Smart. Smart swings it to the outside. They'll go back on the interior left baseline, and Pittman lost the handle on it. Out of bounds, possession, Bryant Stratton. Michael Samuda back in for the Express. Xavier Page brings it up now. Page off balance jumper, no good. Nice rebound there by Smart. Feed on the inside. Smart makes it happen there. Caleb Dunn with a nice setup. Coming up on 1 minute to go in this first half. Express up 35-32. Oh, look, I thought Smart had it. Oh, boy, tough break there for the Express. Foul call when it could have easily have been a turnover forced. Harris picks up his first. Wasn't that Caleb Dunn with the foul? Zaman Harris to the line here. First free throw off the mark, no good. Second one, up and in. And the Monroe Express here, under a minute to go, trying to add to a lead and stabilize it. As Avento lost the handle on the way in, they're going to say last touched by the Bobcats. 1 point lead now for the Express. Feed back into Caleb Dunn. Dunn fadeaway shot off the mark, no good. Nice rebound. Or maybe not here. Bobcats. Xavier Page was in trouble in a timeout called by Bryant Stratton. 36.7 seconds to go in this one. In terms of a first half. Oh, how about this? It wasn't a timeout. They're going to call a foul on that. And that puts the ball handler, Page, to the free throw line to tie or give the Bobcats a lead here. First one off the mark on the 1-on-1, rebounded away by Monroe. Swing it back inside, left side, Smart move, better finish that time. Jelani Pittman gives the Express a 3-point lead, shot clock turned off. Page on the handle, look out, bombs away three, off the mark, no good. Nice rebound there. Pass intercepted. Bobcats going to try to attack. Oh, one-handed jam by Malachi Jackson. And that'll end that first half with a bang, 37-36. Express lead it. We'll be back at about 15 here as we enter the half in Game 3 of our quadruple header. Don't you dare go away. And welcome back here. Start of the second half, game 3 of our quadruple header. So glad you can join us, and welcome wherever you're joining us from here to the MAC in New Rochelle, New York. Mike McGinnis on the call. So glad you're with us here on the Monroe Mixer 2026 edition. This is day 1, and the Express 37. And the Bobcats 36. Been a good one here. I'm going to give you some stats here so far. We got some issues clockwise here. All right, so we're going to figure that out. So, hey, good time to give you stats. Listen, I said Zaman Harris, he's a good scorer, having a good game. But I didn't realize how good of a game he was having until I looked at the stats at the halftime. He has 19 points for Bryant Stratton. Boy, that is outstanding. Boy, I'll tell you, Jelani Pittman has been every bit as equal. Now, he has 12 points. You could say, well, 12 points is good, but it's not 19. However, Pittman also has 7 rebounds. And Harris has 0. So, my book, you put 12 points with 7 rebounds. Boy, that is the equivalent in my book. And Harris really neck and neck with Pittman here is excelling in this game. Both teams shot respectably. Monroe 41%. Bryant Stratton 43%. Rebounds 19-17. So everything is very close. Both teams have 7 free throws made. Not a lot of threes taken. Just 9 attempts for Monroe. Only 6 for the Bobcats. I'm okay with that. I kind of like more of the interior game. And here we go. And, this is it's so neck and neck here because it's familiarity. Now you got an offensive foul called here. Or is it a 3-second paint violation? I think it was 3-second paint violation. But, this is all about the familiarity. These teams play a lot. They've played in a short time span, so they kind of know everything that's coming. Of course, our nightcap, Howard Community College Dragons JV against the Monroe University Mustangs JV. And we'll be back at it tomorrow, 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 6 o'clock. We'll be here for all of it. And Rosario just puts his hands up like saying, hey, what, me? I have my hands up. Pittman's going to get tagged with the second foul. Wesley Ford to the line here. He'll tie it up here. I'll tell you, I think this is going to be nip and tuck all the way with these two teams. You just get that feeling. Second one. Off the mark. Rebound. Who wants it? Monroe will settle it down. Here's Zamuda with it now. Well, I guess he must have been on the far side of the court before. I saw Michael Zamuda up close. He's wearing glasses. Just regular glasses, very rare. That's almost kind of like an 80s thing. Remember Kurt Rambis back in the day? Most of the guys now, they wear the goggles, right? They're prescription, I think. So, look out now. They want to get the big man, Rosario. How about that? Oh, it's like the reverse of pulling the rabbit out of your hat, but the same effect. How do you do that? We'll go to the line here. Off the front of the rim. Although Pittman almost got it. The other thing I have to keep an eye on with Pittman now is, hey, at 12 and 7, double-double territory here. So you keep an eye on that as well. Bombs away for 3. Off the mark, no good. And Pittman, I think that would count as a rebound. He grabs it. He's handling it now. And, boy, he fouled on the way in here by Malachi Jackson. You could tell the Bobcats saying to themselves, hey, we got to do something to slow this guy down. push this one back in here. Here's Rosario. Back to Zamuda. On the way in, almost had the, well, that's another offensive foul. There has been a lot of offensive fouls in this game. Actually, no foul call. They're going to say 3 seconds again. So, how about that? 39-37 Express. Well, here's the hot guy here, Harris. He had the ball momentarily. You kind of get the feeling they want him just to have it long enough to launch a shot. Other than that, they don't want to fool around there. How about that for a pass? A beautiful finish by Wesley Ford on that alley-oop pass. Rumbling down and drawing the foul there. Got to like McGriff's aggressiveness there on the inside post. Oh, he's hanging, he's holding his head there. You will have to pay a tax when you go into the hole. And that's exactly what happened there. Uh-oh, the referee is reading the riot act here to one of the coaches. Oh, boy, there's the magic word. There you go. One word too many, and now it's a technical. Oh, you knew that was happening. Say the magic word, and, boy, he'll grant it. One of the funniest ones I ever saw once. I'll tell you that story in a second. McGriff puts the first one up and in. I was doing play-by-play at a women's NCAA Division II game. And, you know, you kind of have, you're on the overhang, so you kind of have front row seats of anything that happens right at the scorer's table. And a new coach came in, tried to work over the ref. She turned around, had the whistle in her mouth, teed him up, looked at him like a statue, with the whistle in her mouth, and said to him after she gave him the first one, "Do you want another one?" Well, that was the end of him arguing that day. That was the end of that. So, oh boy, all in a day's work. McGriff, well, he's going to get that one to go too. And it's a 3-point lead for the Monroe Express. Again, oh boy, nobody home. And McGriff did a good job there. He got in the way. Oh, they're going to say he tipped it. I did not see that, but Page said something to the ref there. And oh, look out. Here's the man from 3, Harris. Again, they just, oh, look out. A steal there on an outlet pass. This thing got out of control, but Page is going to draw a foul here. Heads up play like for him. He was like a free safety there. Jumping the route, as they say. Third foul picked up there by one of the Express members. So that's going to cost. First shot off the mark there. Smart is going to come in. And he's going to replace Pittman. Oh, Pittman, I think, was the man who picked the foul up. And, boy, they can ill afford to lose him for an extended period of time. Second missed opportunity there. See if the Express can cash in. So Samuda there, another turnover. Look out, here come the Bobcats, and once again they'll chew up a foul off this roster. Vento picks up the foul, his second. Free throw, up and in for Wesley Ford. Second free throw on the way. Up and in, so they take care of business that time. And it's back to a 1-point Express lead. Look at the pressure in on the inbounds feed. Swing it back out, give and go. Nice job there. Hard to the basket that time was McGriff. He'll go to the line here. Boy, this game has had second half here has had zero tempo. It's just one foul after another. You got to let these guys play a little. McGriff gets that one to go. Second free throw up and in. So McGriff takes care of it at the line. It's a 3-point lead for the Express. Long pass deflected away there, but corralled back in by the Bobcats. No backcourt violation since the deflection came off of Monroe. Swing outside for three, off the mark, no good. Gonna figure it out now. Bombs away for three, off the mark, no good. Time that was Avento. Kind of a wild shot, but it's effective. Page puts it up and in. 1-point lead now for the Express. Oh, look out, errant pass, but Avento backs it up here. Pressuring the ball handler, try to jump the route. Look out, Samuta's foul. That was a good call. Uh-oh. Did we get another technical foul? Oh, yes, we did. Well, I'll tell you. There's a tech and a personal foul, and boy, this is the second time the Bobcats have been to the principal's office in 2 minutes over here. Oh, my goodness. McGriff in and out, no good on that shot. I noticed two of the Bobcat coaches, they're pinned to the bench. Well, the one guy who got the foul, he's dead silent. But they got another guy. Maybe they'll get him into the rotation next. I don't know. Here we go. Rosario feeds it inside now. McGriff can't get it to go. Oh, kind of a weird rebound there, and he might have hurt himself there. Was Smart trying to grab that thing down. Well, count, they swing it back outside here. Long three, off the mark. Oh, rebound, woo! Big elbow there, and Malachi Jackson draws the foul. He clobbered one of the Express guys. I think it was Smart. Smart saying, how are you going to say that's on me? Free throw on the way. Off the mark here. Andy Medeliage in for the Express. Well, Khalil Lee thought he's coming in for the shooter. And that one's off the mark. So Bryant Stratton leaving a lot of points on the line here. Keep an eye on that development. And how about this reach and foul the Page? Page with his third foul. There are a lot of guys with crooked numbers in the personal foul category. I mean, you're going to have to mix and match guys all the way out here the way this is going. Samuda to the line here. Try to extend the Express lead. Can't get that one to go, so both teams having their struggles. Bring it up quickly. Oh, look out. That was popped away. Nice turnover forced by Smart. He's going to get the basketball, put it up and in. Deep three on the way. Didn't have quite enough on it. Out of bounds, possession. Express. Look out, Medaliage. Hook shot, couldn't get it to go. Lee's been good off the bench, giving them some interior presence for the Bobcats. Oh, nice steal forced there by Zamuda. Nice outlet pass. Avento back over, and Smart with the finish. I kind of wonder if the Bobcats will call a timeout here. They've been coughing the ball up a lot. Look out, right arcing three. And connecting. That's a big three. Bryce Gordon Martin. 2-point game now in favor of the Express. You notice they're letting them play a little more now, so the tempo has been much better. Medaliage. Pass. Swings it out. Here's a three. And answering is Zamuda on that one. Michael Zamuda. That is a hurts if you're the Bobcats. Shot on the way, no good. Nice rebound by Smart. Smart pull-up jumper, free throw line, gets it to go. Yeah, I got to wonder, you got to call timeout. Well, it's actually going to be the Express that do. 30 seconds. We'll step aside. 13:38 to go in this one. Express up by 7. We'll be back here on the Monroe Mustangs YouTube channel. Welcome back live to the MAC here, and the Monroe Bronx University Express here built up a 7-point lead on the Monroe Mustangs YouTube channel. Pull-up jumper, no good. Rebounded away by the Express. Mike McGinnis on the call here. Thanks so much for joining us. We have one more game left in our quadruple header today. Medaliage posting up big time. Takes a shot, can't get it to go. Loose ball rebound taken away by the Bobcats. Pass deflected. This has been a big problem for them. Mid-court turnovers. All of a sudden, they have come in a flurry, and the Express have taken advantage. Zamuda now. Back over. Avento for three off the mark. No good. Loose ball rebound. How in the world Zamuda come up with that? Avento for three again. Off the mark. No good. Loose ball, they almost had another turnover. Zamuda's been brilliant here defensively. And realize they're doing that with a lot without their hottest hand out there. Jelani Pittman, he's been saddled with 3 fouls. Fadeaway jumper on that right baseline, no good. Rebounded away here. McGriff. Swing it around now. Pass down low. Medaliage couldn't quite come up with it. Here come the Bobcats, and a foul called there. Bryce Gordon Martin will go to the line with 12-12 to go in this one. Third foul on McGriff. Bryce Gordon Martin to the line here. Very methodical approach. I'll tell you, the Bobcats are leaving way too many points at the line here. Craig Taylor Jr. comes in for the Bobcats. And Jelani Pittman coming in for Monroe Express here. And that one misses. Lee trying to fight for the rebound, but nicely controlled there by Jelani Pittman, who gets another rebound. And Zamuda will run the offense in this sequence. Back over now to Smart. Smart drives in. Oh, lost his footing, and it's turned over. Bobcats come up with it. Look out now, pass, and on the left backdoor, +1 finish. Beautiful setup by Jacob Ford to Bryce Gordon Martin. Smart picks up his third foul. Yosmar Acevedo comes in for the Monroe Express. Free throw off the mark. Lee the rebound. He'll draw a foul on Medaliage. He can't believe it. That's his fourth. Rosario will come in for him. Third, check that, his third. First shot off the mark. Second one, boy, I'll tell you, the Bobcats have gone ice cold from the free throw line. And when this script is done, you wonder how much that's going to haunt them. Pulling up now. Oh, look out. Rosario got bowled into by a couple of guys. Emmanuel Green picks up the foul here, his first. Adrian Rosario to the line. Free throw up and in on the 1-and-1. Second free throw. Couldn't get that one to go. And possession goes to the Bobcats. 54-48. Express on top with 11 and a half to go in regulation. Oh, look out there. Miscommunication on the inbounds. Oh, my goodness. Almost a turnover. Pass deflected, picked off by the Mustangs. Well, two things I got to figure out here. How many turnovers were forced by the Express so far in this second half, and how many missed free throws have the Bobcats had? So the Express will get this one back in. Feed inside now, look out, and Lee is going to foul Jelani Pittman. Craig Taylor Jr. picks up a foul. First free throw off the mark. Second free throw off the mark, so suddenly Monroe is having slight issues at the line here. They've missed 3 out of their last 4. Lee posting up, hook shot on the way, no good. Boy, Lee's been good on the glass. Nice rebound there. Rosario does a good job boxing out. And they quickly bring it ahead here. Offensive foul. Well, they called that one, knew that was coming. Pittman, that might be his 4th. Wow, Avento comes in immediately for him here. So, Jaden Wilson bringing it up here for the Bobcats. Swings it out, too hot to handle on the pass. Oh boy, and the head coach of the Bobcats catches that thing. I'm telling you, if he could, he would have squashed that basketball with his one hand. You could see the steam coming out of his ears with that one. It's been that kind of night so far. Tell you, I wouldn't want to be a coach. I think I'd go crazy. Oh, Rosario fouled on the putback after the missed dunk attempt. Craig Taylor Jr. picks up his second foul. Free throw on the way. Off the mark. Second free throw. Gets it in. 55-48. Halfway through this second half. And the Expressor on top. Fadeaway shot. Left baseline, and getting fouled in the process was Jacob Ford. Samuda with the foul. Sends Ford to the line here. And they finally get one to go here after an extended cold streak for the Bobcats. Second free throw, up and in. Timeout, Bobcats. 9:53 to go in this one. 55-50 Express. We'll step aside here on the Monroe Mustangs YouTube channel. Welcome back to the MAC here. Mike McGinnis on the call. Game 3 of 4 here today. Day 1 of the Monroe Mixer Tournament 2026 edition. Express with the ball on a 5-point lead, 55-50. But this game's tempo has staggered to a crawl here. Far too many fouls, not any kind of rhythm. Entire offense has been predicated on who can hit enough free throws. Shot off the mark, no good. Rebound away here by Wilson. And an offensive foul called. Khalil Lee picks up his third, and he's been a big presence here. $55-50. Express with the lead here as Jovan White. Zamuda, offensive foul the other way now. Oh, my goodness. Or actually, they're going to say, pardon me, this is the third time they've done this. 3 seconds in the paint, I think. Look out, a deflected pass on the inbounds that hit off the underneath frame of the basket. I've never seen that. And a floater, no, not going to get there. Wow, what a wild sequence. Out of control the other side and getting it to go is Craig Taylor Jr. And a timeout called by the Bobcats. 8:49 to go in this one. Express 55, Bobcats 52. We'll step aside here. Welcome back to the MAC. 8:49 to go in this one. 55-52 Express. On top of Bryant Stratton College, Mike McGinnis on the call. Game 3 of 4 here today. From the MAC on 2026 edition of the Monroe Mixer. Shot off the mark, no good. Jump ball here. Possession, Bryant and Stratton. Kind of feel like the Express have been stuck on 55 for a while here. Wilson bringing it up here. Wilson strong in the basket, can't get it to go. Rebound, somehow Wilson stole it away there. He's in trouble. Swings it wildly back out. Bobcats trying to get the tire. They won't get that on that one. Boy, the Bobcats have been very good on the boards. That's stolen away. What a wild game here, Zamuda. And that didn't go, and finally, Rosario puts it up and in. Streaking around now. Bobcats. travel possession. Monroe and the Mustangs will bring back some starters here. Pittman, Smart, and McGriff. McGriff gets this back in here to Smart. Zamuda now with Rosario on that left baseline, back outside to Smart on the left side of the arc, top of the key. Down the lane, was blocked, draws the foul. Lee, that's going to be his fourth. I mean, this second half has felt like it's gone for 2 hours out here. I don't think we've had 2 minutes of continuous play at any point. Smart to the line here. First one up and in. Zayman Harris comes back in for Bryant Stratton. Here's the free throw shot. And up and in. So, Smart taking care of business. Bobcats, oh, that's a foul. Easy to call, and that's it, I believe, for... Oh, no, that's on Smart. Apologies. That's his fourth, I think. Harris goes back to the line here. Count that one. Medaliage back in for the Express. So Harris takes care of both here. 59-54. Express on top here. Smart with it now. He's had to play major minutes out there. And he's been up to the challenge. Feeds it now, Medaliage. Lost the handle on it, recovers, reverse layup. Oh, that was impressive. Look out now. Harris drag the defender down and go to the line here. McGriff picks up his fourth. First shot off the mark here. Second free throw up and in. (61-55). Express on top. Boy, strict defense there. Medaliage breaks in. Zamuda did a great job getting that ball back. Loose ball on the missed shot. Boy, nice job by Smart there. Getting it back. Zamuda. Back over now. Picks up the coverage and swings it outside. Look out. Wild shot. It goes up and in. McGriff makes it count. 8-point lead now for the Express. Harris, they swing it back over here to Wilson. Back on the right baseline, three off the mark, no good. And Monroe will control the rebound with a chance to go up by double digits here. Medaliage breaks in on the left side. He's fouled on the way down. by Jaden Wilson. First free throw. Off the mark, no good. Second free throw, lane violation. Possession, Bobcats. Look out, almost another deflect. It was deflected, but went to the hands of the Bobcats there on these picked off inbounds passes. Fadeaway shot. And how about that? Smooth finish, Jaden Wilson. Samuda, nice job bringing it up there for Smart. Medaliage drives in left side, draws a triple team, and a shot no good. The rebound. Smart gets fouled. Emmanuel Green picks up the foul, his second. Smart to the line here. Free throw up and in for Smart. Free throw on the way, off the mark, and rebounded away by Wilson. Pass deflected, Medaliage picks it off here. And led a little too far for his teammate Zamuda. Out of bounds. Possession, Bobcats here. Look out, now they swing it back out on the left baseline. Two-pointer off the mark, no good. Rebound, and how about that? Once again, Jaden Wilson on the spot. Major spark plug off the bench in this one, and it's a 5-point express lead here. Stephen McGriff. And another out call there. So on Emmanuel Green, Smart goes to the line here. Free throw on the way. Up and in. Adrian Rosario comes in for the Express. Puts that up and in. And it looks like the Bobcats will send in Bryce Gordon Martin. Suddenly, Jaden Wilson, the hot hand, he comes up with it himself. Spin move left side. Can't get it to go. Well defended that time. Smart quickly gets it ahead here. Pittman back over to Smart here. Smart drives in under that left post. Draws a foul on the back end there. Wilson picks up his second foul for the Bobcats. Two shots coming here. First one up and in. Second free throw off the rim. Look out there, and Bobcats able to get it back. They only have one guy on the line for Monroe, and that was Samuda, and he altered the deflection of that rebound. And he stepped out. Oh, Harris ran out of real estate that time. 3:27 to go in this one. Timeout, Bobcats. Express up 67-59. We'll be back here on the Monroe Mustangs YouTube channel. And welcome back. 3.5 to go in this one. It's the Express 67, Bryant Stratton JV 59. Mike McGinnis on the call here. Mustangs with a chance to grow this to a double-digit lead here. Long pass across Samuda. Back to Smart now. Smart looks around, quickly gets it over there. Offensive foul called. That's on Pittman. That's his fifth. So he's out. That's a big blow offensively. Avento has to come in. They want to get a quick shot off there and start getting the defense going. Jaden Wilson in the point man and the shooter, because he can do that. I mean, he looks like he's more built like a power forward, but this guy's got a handle and a shot of a two-guard. Pass deflected, broken play, but it's going to work out for Monroe there. That's a killer for the Bobcats. As Stephen McGriff comes up with a good one here. 2:40 to go in this one, full timeout. 69-62. Express will be back here on the Monroe Mustangs YouTube channel. And welcome back to the MAC here. Possession Bobcats. Express 69. Bryant Stratton 62. Game 3 of our 4-set matchup today in day 1 of the 2026 Monroe Mixer Tournament. Mike McGinnis on the call. Thanks for joining us. The hot hand has been Jaden Wilson of the Bobcats. Shot on the way, no good, late whistle. And Zamon Harris will go to the line. Samuda picks up his second foul. Zamon Harris to the line. First shot up and in. Second one up and in. Throw it back in here. And away we go. Samuda back to Smart, quickly ahead. Back to Avento. Samuda back to Avento here. Rosario over to Smart, under 2 minutes to go. Under 5 on the shot clock. Avento, 2 seconds, lost the handle on it. And a nice defense, better outlet pass. And no, couldn't get it to go. Samuda fighting for that rebound, somehow went back. Harris got fouled, then called for the travel. He did not get fouled. He fell down, and they call a travel. Pass of the front court, tracked down there. Avento gets it over to Samuda. Samuda floater, can't get it to go. Rosario fighting for the rebound, put back. Samuda can't get it to go. Rosario can't get it to go, he gets it again. 3 offensive rebounds, and we're coming up on a minute to go. 7-point lead. Oh, here's the hot shooting. +1 finish for Jaden Wilson. They can't stop him. Rosario picks up his third. Metaliage is about to check in here. Wilson couldn't get that one down. Metaliage, nice rebound away. Samuda with it. Back over now to Smart. In the front court there to McGriff, being pressured. 71-66 Express. Look out, Samuda. Down low, Metaliage gets it to go. Huge basket there. .39 seconds to go in this one. Well, right now they need quick buckets. They got to race this thing up the court. Wilson, I'll be watching out for threes with this guy. Oh, he almost lost it there. He almost lost it again. Wild pass out. Step back three. Not going to happen. Metaliage is going to get fouled. Shot clock turned off. That could do it here. Metaliage will go to the free throw line to put some distance between Bryant Stratton and the Mustangs here. First free throw. Off the front of the rim. puts that one up and in. 8-point lead now for the Express. And Wilson. Time is ticking away. I would not foul here. Look out, this could do it. Zamuda going to run it out here as much as he can. Play keep away. Medaliage. And the Express are going to walk away with a win. 74-66, a hard-fought win. And we'll have our final game of action in about 30 minutes. Monroe Express wins it 74-66. We'll have the final game at the other side of this intermission break.